kupata mmoja ambaye alikata yule mtu wa bodaboda mkono, kama unakumbuka mwezi uliopita. Na pia hapa hawa majambazi ndio wale waliweza kuvamia lile gari juzi asubuhi la tourists, ambapo pia waligonga kioo na wakanyang'anya. Kwa hivyo hii ni breakthrough kwetu sisi kama polisi, because hiyo group yote tumeweza kuinasa.
The county security post has urged the members of public who lost their phones on the New Year's Day to visit the police station in order to identify their valuables. He further urged Mombasa residents to continue working with the police to bring sanity in the community.
My single and most important message is to the members of the public is that do not remain silent when you have information about the hideout of the criminals or those who are cooperating with them by way of promoting, that is buying and all this.
Members of the public welcome the news about the machete wielding gangs as they appeal for more officers to be assigned to the area.
Tunashukuru kwanza maofisa wetu wa serikali wakiongozwa na OCS wa Kiembeni polisi. Hawa vijana wamekuwa wanatusumbua sana.
Lakini sisi kama wananchi tungepatiwa nafasi, kwa sababu hiyo nafasi hatuna. Jamaa tungemalizana nao. Tumekasirika sana kwa sababu mwaka mpya hatujausherekea, kwa sababu tuko kwa nyumba kama kuku. Tunaingia saa 12. Kwa hivyo lazima tungangane nao vijana na polisi, tushirikiane sisi wote kama wananchi, tufanye kazi.
Frederick, K24, Kiembeni, Mombasa County.
Another day to remember, crime does not pay. We now take a short commercial break. When we come back, I'll be bringing you an interview with one of the cabinet members that is in the broad-based government, Tourism CS, Rebecca Miano. Stay tuned for that interview.
This new year, say yes to a new world of entertainment on StarTimes. Enjoy the finest family entertainment on all your favorite channels. Recharge your subscription for 2 months and get upgraded to the next higher bouquet for 2 months. Kick off the new school year with a world full of adventures on our kiddie channels.
Awesome, that's amazing!
The excitement of sports action in the Carabao Cup, Bundesliga and La Liga. Who will be the new champions?
Pressure coming down.
As well on SMS and WhatsApp numbers on the bottom of your screens. Moving on, former Kenyan volleyball player, the late Janet Wanja, has been eulogized as a mentor, a trendsetter, and an inspiration to the Kenyan volleyball fraternity and beyond. In the late Queens held on the Thursday, that is today, Wanja was remembered as a player who gave everything and off the court. On and off the court. And as Chris Migomba now reports, Wanja played a vital role in the development of volleyball as a sport in Kenya, and as well as a player and a trainer.
The late Janet Wanja's final journey began on the same court her journey to volleyball stardom served off over 2 decades ago, the Moi Sports Center Kasarani Indoor Arena. In 2024, Janet Wanja walked into this gymnasium for a training session with the Malkia Strikers. In 2025, she was carried by the Malkia Strikers players in a casket, accompanied by her family, friends, and Kenyan sportsmen and women for the final bow. The late Janet Wanja was born on February 24th in 1984 in Nairobi. She passed on at the age of 40.
It's been a while since you left us, but the pain of losing you still feels like an open wound. My heart aches every time I think of you, baby.
Wanja, you have gone with a part of my heart, and I'm grateful for the time God allowed us to have with you.
Wanja's volleyball talent was discovered at Mukumu Girls Secondary School. She later on joined the Kenya Commercial Bank KCB Volleyball Club, where she started playing professionally, before she later joined the Kenya Pipeline Volleyball Club. At just 17, she represented Kenya at the 2001 All-Africa Games in Abuja, Nigeria, paving the way for a remarkable career. She subsequently joined the Kenya women's national volleyball team Malkia Strikers and made her Olympics debut at the 2004 Athens Games.
She's the only one who knows why I nicknamed her Kasmo and why I'm Kasamo. That's between me and her. To share a lot, me and Kasmo. Allow me call her that.
The family has described Wanja as a woman of God. She was a staunch Christian and believed in the word of God until her demise in December last year after a short battle with a rare gallbladder cancer.
Wanja was a unique girl with a golden heart. Na wengi watakubaliana na mimi. I remember one day alinisindikisha wakiwa na huyo Matilda. Na akapark gari mahali. Na wakati nilikuwa nashuka nikasahau kufunga mlango na kioo. Wakanisindikisha nikaingia gari ya kwenda Nakuru, lakini kurudi akaniuliza, mama, unajua hukufunga gari? Na alafu nilifikiria kila kitu imeenda. Alikuta vijana wameisimamilia ya Wanja iwezi guzwa town.
As a former player, the late Janet Wanja was eulogized as one who inspired a big number of Kenyan volleyball players, including long-serving Malkia Strikers captain Mercy Moim and Kenyan volleyball star Sharon Chepchumba.
So ile time nilingia national team, aliniona tu like I think 3 days, akaniambia, Moim, wewe ni player mzuri sana.
You gave us that urge of working hard so that we can go to the Olympics.
Africa's fastest man, Ferdinand Omanyala, grieved the late Wanja as an inspirational figure.
The first time I met her here at the hotel in Kasarani, and I called her Superstar Niaje, and she responded back and said, "You are the superstar." And we had a bit of chats here and there. Fast forward to Miramas, we took a couple of videos, pictures, TikTok content. I did not know that 5 months later, I'll be standing here reading a tribute.
According to the Kenya Volleyball Federation Vice President Paul Bitok, was a among volleyball enthusiasts in Kenya, Africa and beyond, amassing a trove of accolades. The body of the late Janet Wanja will be laid to rest on Friday at the Langata Cemetery in a private family ceremony. Chris Migwambo, K24 TV.
May her soul rest in peace. And now, as promised, the Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife, Rebecca Miano, has reassured Kenyans eagerly awaiting compensation for victims affected by human-wildlife conflict that 1.8 billion Kenya shillings.
Joining us today.
Thank you so much.
2024 has been quite eventful. What has been happening in your sector especially, because any particular changes in the industry impacts your sector? How has it been?
Thank you very much, Linda. Indeed, this has been a rock and roll year, ups, downs, challenges, successes, but overall we thank God that we are towards the end of the year. The tourism sector has been pivotal. It's a critical sector to this sector has been pivotal. It's a critical sector to this economy, and it has resiliently contributed to the economy. It has shown an upsurge on the number of visitors, the contribution to the economy.
And how was the numbers, since you've talked about the numbers, and we are in the festive season?
The year 2023, we closed at 2 million visitors. The target for 2024 was 2.4 million visitors. The projections so far, even as we approach the festive season, shows that we will meet our target. And that is some very good news. So we have seen the upsurge on the numbers and also the contribution to the economy. Almost 400 billion injected to the economy. That's a very strong player in this economy.
The tourism